until you can prove yourself. So I just need you to hire the key people. Accounting, HR will be done by my company, by my guys. So whatever you need, you tell them they're going to do it. You hire the people you need right now, like the developers and stuff. So what I did was, with the budget I was given in the beginning, I was only able to hire one person. So, so I hired a developer, and me and him did practically everything. Yeah. So the operations, development, everything else. Yeah, that's what we did. And then I think 6 months later, I just told him, you know what, this is not working for me. I need my own offices. I need my own people. I need to set up everything. Because then within 6 months, I was getting different exposure. Like, I was now on the ground, and I realized it was not as easy as it was on paper.
Exactly.
So with the experience that I was getting, I was now able to go back to him and tell him, this is what I need. And even he could understand that, okay, now he's learning.
Yes.
So that's how I was able to release the money and become independent.
Man, this is quite funny, but it's you went through a hard time. It's a difficult experience. And I think for most of our listeners, and just people who are trying to start businesses, Zambia, Uganda, I mean, there's this period where it's just too much, right? And you have to really have this tenacity and just believe in yourself. It seems like that's something that you really held on to. So once you started, it sounds like you went back to him. You got the feedback from him. Did he give you the go ahead to get the office?
Yeah, he did, and that's when we released the funds. Yeah. But the thing is, I appreciate how he treated me, because to him, I was just this kid with a dream, and I wanted money from him, and he treated me like I was his own son, trying to get me through different experiences. Because if I had been given money, 100%, I know this, like, when the moment I went there, I asked for money and he gave it to me, would have blown it within 6 months. For sure. Yeah, because after learning, I realized that he knew what he was doing, and he's probably been through the same experiences. I would have blown that money within 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
just I mean, for people out there who are trying to start businesses, like, how do you meet this guy? Was it just an acquaintance, or was
it's actually a funny story? Yeah. I went from investor to investor. Guys were trying to dupe me. I remember I went to these guys and made a full presentation, and the guys just later called me and said, you know what, we are sorry, we can't invest in this, but our NDA doesn't really stick, because there are certain clauses that allow us to go into the same venture. So we think we're going to start the same thing. And they told me straight in my face. I'm like, what? And so I was telling my landlord. I started narrating this story to my landlord, and this is what I'm going through. And then my landlord told me, yeah. So I was saying, so after these guys told me that they were gonna go into the same venture and they couldn't invest in my startup, I was talking to my landlord about it. It was funny, because I was telling, can you believe what I'm going through? So he tells me, you know what? You always have brilliant ideas. I've got a brother. Yeah, I've got a brother. You should see him. I think he's going to invest in you. But then my landlord, most of the time, my landlord was always drinking. So when we're having these conversations, most of the time he was drunk. So I never took him seriously. So like 2 months later, I was almost giving up. I'm like, you know what? Let me try what he told me. So I called him, like, your brother's, can you give me your brother's number? Let me try to call him. So I called his brother. His brother told me, okay, you can come and see me. So I go and see his brother at his office. Yeah. And then, so we spent almost 4 hours, Wow. Planning, was drilling me questions. He called one of his consultants. He came in, listened to me. Yeah, then he just told me, come and see me tomorrow. Wow. I went there the following day, and then he told me, I like the way you think. I'm not going to invest in the idea, but I'm investing in you because I know that even if it fails, you still come up with something.
Something else. Wow, that's
yeah, that's how I found